Hello guys, you're welcome to my channel. If this is your first time coming across my channel, please subscribe, like, comment and interact, and please don't forget to turn on the notification button, especially for those who want to learn German, beginners level and so on. So today we're going to talk about the two auxiliary verbs in German, just like we also have auxiliary verbs in English, like the verb to be and the verb to have. So in German, the verb to have is haben, and then the verb to be is sein. So we're going to start with haben, which means to have. So with haben, all you need to know is the basic conjugation, which I'm going to conjugate right now. So if you want to conjugate the verb haben, you now say ich habe, to hast. Ich habe means I have. To hast, es, oder sie hat. Wir haben, ihr habt. Lastly, we have sie. Sie haben. So with the sie, we have a Z which is a small letter, and we also have a Z which starts with a capital S. So we have a Z which starts with small s and a Z which starts with capital S, and we have a respective way, a particular way of using them. For example, the Z with small s, it means they. We are referring to a bunch of people like they in English. So it's also kind of like informal. You're talking about many people and so on. And bird, the Z with capital letter, both have the same conjugation, but the Z with capital letter has a different meaning. It means it could be a man or a woman, depending on hierarchy. So it has to do with, I would just say it's formal. It doesn't specify the sex, whether male, female, whatever, but the thing is that it's formal. So Z with small letter is informal, which means they in English, and then Z with capital letter could be a man or a woman or any gender. Bird, very formal. For example, when I'm talking to my boss, or I want to say, oh, I'm asking my boss, oh, hierarchy, have you eaten? So I'm gonna say haben Sie gegessen? So I'm not going to say hast du gegessen. If someone who is informal, I'm just going to say hast du gegessen. But since it's a formal conversation, I'm talking with a hierarchy, with boss or whatever, so I'm going to say haben Sie gegessen. I hope this explanation is a little bit clear. We're still going to make different videos on that, but it's just a short explanation about the difference between capital Z with capital S and Z with small s. And of course, the verb to be, which is sein. So in order to conjugate the verb to be sein, I will just say ich bin, du bist, es oder or the sie ist, wir sind, ihr seid, and then sie oder sie, as I explained, capital S and small s, sie sind. That's just a typical conjugation. So normally it's like I am, you are, he or she or it is, we are, you are, which is a plural you, and then of course they are. So that's just a basic conjugation. And knowing the basic conjugations of these verbs is like the first step for someone who is starting to learn German, because of course, as we say, an auxiliary verb, they're always going to be part of a typical German sentence. So today I just wanted to focus on their basic conjugations. So that's the first thing we need to take in order to practice the German language. We need to know how to conjugate these auxiliary verbs. Guys, thank you all for watching. Please, if this is your first time coming across my channel, endeavor to subscribe, and of course also turn on your notification button in case I post any video, you'll be notified. Thank you so much. See you guys in my next video.